We just wanted 4 days of freedom to go on vacation, and it took 2 months to plan this beautiful trip for us to actually come back to a company that has gone to Let's talk about it. We just wanted to live our life. I think for us, it's always been so important to have personal time, spend time with our family. It's one of the reasons why we're doing what we do. And so we planned this Disney trip, Disney cruise trip. And so me being all proactive, booking all these tickets online, I ended up buying tickets that land about 4 or 5 hours before the cruise leaves. So after I booked it, of course, being the Asian that I am, I picked the cheapest flight, meaning the non-refundable tickets. And then I tell Wilson, and you think we'll make it there? What are the chances of it really gonna get delayed? Probably not. And then you started giving me.
Of course I did. We have 4 grandparents, 2 toddlers, and a young kid.
So funny thing, so after I booked the ticket, then I decided to go on the forum and be like, wonder what these people are saying. And it goes, number 1 thing do not do. Do not arrive the same day that the cruise is leaving. Lesson there, don't do that. Anyways, we are ramping up to this holiday time. At the same time, we're working with a new client, trying to onboard, trying to understand how they work.
And so we decided to scale up our team and hired someone dedicated to take on this project.
You know, it was great. He was a nice guy. But, you know, as a startup, we move fast. I just don't think they were moving as quickly as they needed to be. And all this at the same time, we want to make sure, you know, we're expanding our agency. We make sure our client support is needed. So that's why we wanted to bring on the second person. And the second person, unfortunately, you know, Web3 is very overwhelming. It's not for everybody. We brought in the second person right before we wanted to go on holiday, hoping that they would drive it, coaching him, spending a lot of time to onboard him, and it just left right, I think the day before we were going to go on vacation.
It was so uncool, to be honest. He did bring value to the work, and I think that he did try his very best. Yeah, a day before we left was when he decided to let us know that, hey, you know what, things are not working out.
It was us trying to close off the week, transition some stuff, pack, get ready for this trip, and then this bomb dropped.
And he knows too.
And then he left, and then we're like, okay, it's back up to us. Luckily, we have been quite involved in the conversations with the team, so it was not terrible. And then we brought on our team member who we knew we could trust. And so we're like, okay, let's pass over everything to you. You're good, we're gone, see ya. And then, of course, as we were packing, go on our trip, get on the cruise, lie in the pool, we get a message on Slack. Actually, it's not even on Slack. It's like on WhatsApp because my Slack wasn't working.
Yeah.
And Vichan goes, we have a problem. By the way, the cruise is already like sailing away. So our internet is like, the bars are just going like beep, beep, beep. Like so slow.
I don't know, I wasn't dealing with it. I was on the beach, sipping on my margarita.
And I'm like trying to send one final message. I'm like, so this is what I'll do, da 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 da. Good luck. Once that internet was gone and we knew we couldn't do anything about it, we just enjoyed our time. Like Disney is so magical. It's like, I love being transported back into my childhood. Who doesn't like Mickey Mouse? I mean, kind of creepy sometimes, but day one, fine. It's a lot of kid stuff. We're chasing Mickey Mouse, we're chasing Donald Duck, we're chasing princesses. But we get to Victoria and we're like, this is our last night on the cruise. So we decided we need to have some adult time. This guy over here decides to drink a little too much.
Yeah, like out of all the nights is great. I think it was great that the in-laws were happy, the kids were happy, everyone had a great time. We're like, okay, you know what, last night we can like let loose our guard a little bit, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's when I decided to drink just a little bit too much, but that was when decided to hit the fan. Family was having some miscommunication and conflict started to break out. You decided to bring the kids to the washroom. I'm sitting there completely drunk out of my mind. I'm like, what am I doing? Trying to deal with my dad, like, and situation. You come back to a restaurant completely empty, but just like everyone's scattered and you're like, what is going on here?
I come back, I see my parents like in a little corner and they look at me, they're like, and then I see these two in another corner and they're just like having a very serious conversation. I don't even know where my son is. Grandma is somewhere else. And they come back, I'm like, what the happened? And then he comes to me. He's like, I can't. I need you to get everyone out. So then I'm like, okay, I got you. And then I'm like, parents, we gotta go. Okay, go to. So we all have plans to go watch a movie. And then everyone's like, oh, okay. So do you need help me to bring? No. You go to see it tomorrow. Bye bye bye. And then as I was waving and bringing the kids out, all I see is Wilson sitting alone in the restaurant table. And he's looking at me, going like, save yourself. And that was the Disney trip. We come to a company that has just gone to shit. We don't know who's doing what. We somehow grew more potatoes. Sorry, the potato's behind the camera, so she's allowing us to say that she's a potato, so God damn it, we just wanted 3 days holiday.
4 days.
No, actually, it was a 2 days holiday and a 2-day weekend. That's all we wanted. But, you know, come back. We have a team member who is very upset every day. Tells me she's resigning in the morning. Then at night, she tells me she's not resigning anymore. Our kids also are just disgusting. They come out of the cruise and covered in diseases, and there's this stomach bug that got Jordan throwing up projectile vomit all around our bedroom, like this, you know, freaking
like 3-4 times in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night, in the car. I should show you the image. The car was disgusting. And
went from the back to Weston to the front to the passenger to their front windshield deck. That's the amount of projectile went through.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then Weston got it too. He's just shit everywhere. And so it's like, I mean, I don't even know if it's worth it. And then suddenly it got to me. I got this bug and I'm just down for a day. Then he got this bug and he was just something else. So I guess it comes back to the question of should founders go on vacation? And I think the answer is no. All in all, for us, doing this work allows us to create these memories. Like as disgusting as it was, the sickness and the experience on the Disney cruise and the memories, like it's all worth it. And we wouldn't have traded it or changed it, even though it caused a lot of issues or problems after the fact. I think it's still valuable, and I think that's what's core to why we wanted to choose this lifestyle.
Wow, great ending. I love it.
Thanks. He's really taking that feedback to heart, Alex. He's just
Alright, let's go. Subscribe and follow along the journey, guys. So the reason why I don't talk as much now is because the editor, Potato3, tells me and gives me very critical feedback. We have this weird relationship where I bully her, she bullies me. I don't understand how it works, but I'm like, sure, let's go. You know what? I'm not gonna give up on this.
Let's see who breaks first.
Like, you should make like other worlds or islands.
What do you like about it?
I love this design. It just looks cool.
Enjoying your time? Bestie?
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.
呢個男仔錫到佢啦。Wow, her protectors. Wow.